Creativity is an production of a novel ideas, which means novel means something new or something different. And when we say innovation, it is a creation and implementation of new ideas. And creativity, you are just processing the thoughts or ideas that you have. You are thinking you're processing them into your minds that's when these ideas put a little bit of creativity, it will become an opportunity. You'll think of that. And then when you see naman innovation, like I said earlier ago, it is the creation and implementation of the new ideas. So when innovation came, it is the production of the processed thoughts, of the thoughts that you've processed, and the creativity. Now you are just putting it into action para magkaroon ng reality yung ideas na meron ka during the creativity process, or during the process that you have, are the ideas that you process, and when you have a creativity. What will be the creative and innovative leaders are? When we see creative leaders, they use creative ideas to solve complex problems and change situation. They are thinking outside the box always when it comes to a situation, and when it comes to a situation or an opportunity na they are facing. And when we see naman innovative leader, they are the ones that they are the one involved in applying the creativity and turning it into reality. So when we see innovative leader, they're responsible in making those creative ideas put into action or have a physical appearance already. So they are the one na tinaturn nila ay magkakaroon na they're the one na nagbibigay ng chance para yung creative ideas na meron ka hindi masayang, para magkaroon siya ng reality, kumbaga. So yun. So here is the creative and innovative leader have the ability to look things in new ways and solve problems by saying things outside the box. Katalog nga nasabi ko kanina, creative and innovative leader works hand in hand. Yung creative ideas mo hindi magkakaroon ng reality kapag wala ang innovative leaders. So they work hand in hand. Creative and innovative leader, lagi naman natin pansin yun na lagi silang tumitingin ng or nagsosolve ng problem outside the box. Hindi lang sila basta doon lang nakapokus sa isang problem. And then, pag sinabi naman natin innovative leader, they are described also as optimistic and responsive. They always keep an open mind, and they are open always to new creative ideas. Creativity is at the center of business innovation, and innovation is the agents of growth. So, kumbaga ang creativity, siya yung pinakasentro ng lahat, and then yung agent naman ng growth natin is yung innovation. The creative process, it helps you maximize your time and organize your ideas. Kasi minsan, di ba, yung mga ideas in natin, yung mga mga ideas natin masyadong kalat-kalat. Minsan, madami, magkasipasukan yan, lalo na kapag lagi ka na mag-iisip. So, this creative process that I've searched will help you how to maximize and organize your ideas. So, I have 5 here. So the first one is the preparation stage. So the preparation stage, you recognize the problem and solve the ideas or problem creatively. Dito, 'di ba, full of ideas meron ka kapag once na may opportunity ka na nakikita. Parang ang dami mong naisip about doon. So, you're gonna pick one that can be solved and you can turn them into an opportunity. Siyempre, i-consider mo rin yung iba't ibang bagay na pwedeng may consider or factors na pwedeng maka-affect doon sa ideas na mayroon ka na pwedeng mag-hinder ng opportunity mo or pwedeng mag-help sa opportunity na yun na mag-grow pa o mag-develop pa, mag-improve yun. And then the second is the incubation stage, or This stage has no specific time. Kasi you just let your ideas rest eh. Parang pinapahinga mo muna yung mga ideas na meron ka kasi masyado nang punong-puno. Di ba minsan gano'n, pag masyado na marami yung naisip natin, hindi na natin alam kung ano unahin natin. So, papahinga mo lang yan siya. And then, and you do the things that can divert your attention so that you can set aside your ideas for a while muna. Kasi, hindi ka rin naman makakapag-isip pag lahat ng mga ideas mo nagbubungguan. And then, the third one is the insight stage or the aha moment. This can happen anytime and anywhere. So, the insight stage, pwede ito mangyari kahit saan ka, kahit tumatay ka o kahit naliligo ka. Kasi, yung mga idea na yan, magpop-up na lang sa utak natin. Tapos, yung idea na yun is magiging, di ba pag minsan may mga bagay, di ba may mga time tayo na sobra-sobrang iniisip natin, and then, problema tayo. Tapos, halimbawa, naliligo tayo, bigla-bigla mo na ma-realize na may idea pa sa'yo na maganda. So, yun yung insight stage, yung parang ganong moment. Yung parang maiisip mo na lang yung idea to, oo nga no, ganito pala yun, o sige, ganito na ito. So, yun yung insight stage, kung saan pwede mong maisip ang isang bagay na mas better sa lahat. Yung parang tingin mo mas kaabog-abog, ganun. Yung ganong moment. This is the idea na na much better sa lahat ng ideas na meron ka. So, yun yung ideas na papasaya when you are in the insight stage. So, number 4 naman is evaluation stage. And evaluating things or ideas, you need to gather feedbacks. Of course, when you gather feedbacks, hindi ka lang basta-basta dapat mag-gather sa mga feedbacks na mema-mema lang. So, dapat you should know how to select the right people. In selecting the right people, you should know na these people might have a position or must have an experience, kasi hindi lang kasi basta-basta dapat tayo nag-gather ng feedbacks. Kasi itong mga feedbacks na to, itong mga information na to is an important stage para sa'yo, para mas makapag-move forward ka. It will serve as your background din kasi. And then, so number 5 will be the elaboration stage. In here, you are already doing the work. So, ibig sabihin, you are already giving your ideas a physical appearance. Parang, you're putting your ideas into action na. Parang nagkakaroon na siya ng unti-unting reality. Tapos, these ideas also, in evaluation stage, nagkakaroon na sila ng prototype or micro-testing.
So, good morning, everyone. So, our next topic is about the characteristic of a creative leader. So, we have here 4 major groups of a characteristic of a typical creative leader, which are the knowledge, personality, cognitive abilities, and passion for the task and flow. So first is the knowledge. So creative leaders should be knowledgeable in different things, both based on facts or observation, because that knowledge can lead to creativity. Being a leader, it is important to have a lot of ideas or knowledge, to be able to understand, to connect, and choose the best one to create a solutions and be creative. Just like for example, since all of us here are implementing our own business plans, and that business is actually a product of creativity. So I'm sure that before choosing that business, you have a knowledge on that, and we became more knowledgeable through the survey that we conducted. Through that survey, we gather information from our prospect customers, like what are their needs and wants, the flavor that they want, the packaging style that they want. So with that, we gain knowledge that leads now to creativity. And that is why you came up with your products and business right now. Next up is personality. So a creative leader is also a non-conformist. So when we say non-conformist, these are the people that are different from the majority on how they think, how they act, give opinions. Yan. They do not require the approval of others. They follow their own desires rather than the ones of others. Actually, sinatawag silang mga independent-minded person. So if you are an entrepreneur and non-conformist, you are a person that is not afraid to be different from other entrepreneurs. So you're never afraid to be different. That is why most of the successful entrepreneurs are non-conformist kasi hindi sila natatakot maiba. Creative leader is also self-confident. Means they trust their own skills, knowledge, and concept. They also believe in the idea of isolation. Kasi ito yung time wherein they evaluate and criticize their ideas on their own para makagawa ng mga solutions. Yan. So they trust themselves and their idea that they can make it. So creative leader is also a thrill seeker. Yung mga tao na they loves to try new things. They enjoy trying mga unusual and risky activities kasi ito yung nakakapag-satisfy sa kanila. So they also love doing challenging activities. Kaya tinatawag silang yung mga explorer and a risk taker. Next is yung creative leader is also an energetic person, which means that they has a positive energy for the team as sa lahat ng mga ginagawa nila. Even though may mga criticism sila natatanggap, yung mga criticize sa ideas nila, they still manage it without losing enthusiasm. So, a creative leader is also a persistent or determined person. Ginagawa nila yung lahat para ma-achieve yung goals or vision nila in life. So, they never give up despite of the difficulties na ma-encounter nila. Next is cognitive ability. So a creative leader is also highly intelligent, which means that they are flexible, they are open-minded, and they think before they speak. They are also use their critical thinking skills to the problems and also to innovate solutions. Example nito is yung mga customers that are complaining about sa mga product or sa business. So as an highly intelligent person, ikaw yung tao na gagawa ng paraan to handle this kind of issue. Next up is an intellectually curious. So a creative leader is also intellectually curious means that they maintain a youthful curiosity that is not limited to the main area of their interest. So, ang mga creative leader, they never quit asking and looking for an answers. Kumbaga, they are not satisfied on what they know. They still want to learn more, not just on their field. A creative leader is also a divergent thinker. Means they come up with multiple solutions sa isang problem or isang situation. So, they also think a number of alternatives sa isang problem. So, just like for example, if you want to reduce cost. So, as a divergent thinker, you might think 10 ways to reduce cost, mga many cost-cutting strategies. And after that, you will able to choose the best strategies in reducing the cost. Lastly is passion for the task and flow. So, a passion kasi is actually related to personality. So, passion is a strong motivator to be creative. Kasi di ba when we say passion, ito yung gusto natin gawin. Ito yung hilig natin gawin. So, kapag ang isang tao gusto yung ginagawa niya, it can lead to creativity or they become more creative. Kasi di ba kapag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, na-enjoy mo lang siya. Just like for example, if you love painting, of course, you will do best to paint, di ba? So, you become more creative. It is actually the best motivator to be creative since ito yung interest mo, ito yung passion mo. Next up is a comprehensive theory of individual creativity. So, ito daw yung mga kailangan para maging creative. Mo lang siya. Which are the expertise, creative thinking, and the motivation. First is expertise. So, of course, if I want to say expertise, it is the basic knowledge, technical skill, or special talent that is required to function effectively sa isang field. So, kumbaga, ito yung alam at kayang gawin ng isang tao in a particular field. So, it is actually an important factor of creativity because an individual cannot make creative solutions sa isang problem kapag wala kang knowledge, of course, sa isang situation. So, like for example, a manager who mastered the management skills. So, yung expertise niya, ito yung basic talent niya sa technical, critical, and sa conceptual thinking. Also, yung expertise din niya is on how to handle issues like, for example, customer complaint, and also other expertise din nila is yung planning, of course, yung pag-decision or pag-communicate with other person or other businessman. So, dun sila expert. So, it doesn't matter kung saan nila nakuha yung knowledge na yon in school ba or in experience. So, yun. So, the most important is that meron silang knowledge on that field. Next up is creative thinking. So it actually talks about how individuals handle issues and solutions. So how flexible and imaginative are they in solving problems, of course. For example, yung manager is they gather the employees to brainstorm what are the strategies na gagawin nila in order to promote their product and to remain competitive na rin in the market. So using that brainstorming techniques, it enables them to think creatively. So his employees has a chance to give their ideas on how to promote their products. So through that brainstorming, a manager and his employees must think outside the box and of course think for the different alternative solutions. So with that, they use their creative thinking skills, diba? Lastly is motivation. So of course, expertise and creative thinking is important sa creativity. Pero kung wala ka namang motivation, masasayang lang siya actually or mapupunta sa other activities. Just like for example, if you use your expertise and creative thinking sa pagbibake, pero wala kang motivation to do so kasi sayang lang siya. So, when a person lack of motivation, they will not do their best effort and will show less enthusiasm sa isang project. Those people kasi na very motivated, they are more likely to have a creative ideas than those sa mga taong hindi motivated. However, meron kasing mga different types ng motivation, which are the extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. Yung extrinsic motivation kasi, ito yung namo-motivate ka kasi may reward or competition siya or i-evaluate ka at the end. And then yung intrinsic motivation naman, ito yung passion mo, ito yung namo-motivate ka kasi na-enjoy mo siya, interesting siya for you, and challenging siya for you, and masaya siya. That is why yung ginagamit talaga, yung pinaka-effective talaga sa pag-motivate is intrinsic motivation. Kasi, siyempre, di ba, kapag gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, is mas nagiging creative ka and mas na-enjoy mo yung ginagawa mo, kaya na-motivate siya.
Hi, good morning. I'm Daniela G. Cervella and I'll discuss overcoming traditional thinking as a creativity strategy. But first, let us know the two types of thinking process, which are traditional thinking and lateral thinking. Knowing which of the two are better will help you to know what you will practicing in enhancing. So in traditional thinking, you only need to remember is the question what is. Kasi it thinks in terms of analysis and analytical thinking. So, kapag ang leader mo ay gumagamit ng thinking process na ito, they try to solve the problem by knowing what is the subject of the problem. So, they tend to focus on many aspects kasi they try to solve it through judgment, arguments, and analysis. Kabaliktaran naman ito ng lateral thinking as it tend to focus on what they can be done to a problem. They try to solve the problem by exploring the subject of the problem to know what its causes and roots. So they tend to focus on one aspect of factor, one at a time. Sa lateral thinking, dito na rin papasok yung think out of the box kasi same sila na lahat ng areas ay ini-explore mapa-inside man yan or outside of the box to seek opportunities and to become creative at solving a problem. If you master doing it, yung constructive thinking mo and yung creative thinking mo will improve. So here's the organizational methods to enhance your creativity. So number 1, systematically collecting fresh ideas. As a leader, you can let your subordinates to participate in contributing innovative ideas. So, pwede kang mag-command na every meeting na kailangan nila magbigay ng mga fresh ideas para sa ikakaunlad ng inyong team project. Next is brainstorming. You can improve the creativity of your team while brainstorming, like implementing the 6-3-5 method, where 6 players will play, then they will write briefly the 3 initial ideas they think. And after 5 minutes, ipapasa na nila sa katabi nila yung notes, then it will repeat the process. The pet peeve technique is the spin-off of brainstorming. Here, mag-iisip kayong buong team ng mga possible complaints ng ibang organization towards your team. So, lahat na magagather yung information na nakuha nyo sa pag-i-interact sa other employees, ito yung magiging basihan nyo kung paano nyo i-solve yung problem or ito yung magiging way kung paano nyo mas mapapabetter yung service nyo. Lastly is equipping a kitchen for the mind. A kitchen space is designed for nurturing your creativity kasi with limited resources, your creativity will be tested. For instance, kapag nagluluto, it enhances your ability in measurement, also your creativity in designing your food or plating, and innovating a recipe. Next is self-help techniques for creativity improvement. The number 1 is practicing creativity enhancing. To enhance your creativity, engage in regular activities that encourage flexible thinking, like yung paglalaro ng puzzle and learning second language para mas ma-boost or ma-develop yung flexible thinking mo and creativity at solving a problem. Number 2 is staying alert to opportunities exercises. Be observant in your surroundings to easily spot opportunities. For example, when pandemic hits, imbis na magsara yung ibang negosyo, nakita nila ang opportunities is pag-live selling, so they grabbed it. Number 3 is maintaining an enthusiastic attitude, including being happy. To call our creative sides, syempre kailangan natin to maintain our positive mind Kasi if we let our negative sides take control ourselves when solving a problem, mag-block yung creativity natin. Pero kapag na-maintain natin ang pagiging positive attitude, pagkakaroon ng hope and enthusiastic, and encourage ourselves to have self-confidence, mas madali na lang mag-generate yung mga ideas. Kasi a happy person always wins. Number 4 is maintaining and using a systematic place for recording your ideas. It is important to record your creative ideas kasi tulad ko makakalimutin, mahihirapan na tayong alalahanin yung mga naisip natin na idea. And malay mo, yun pala yung magdadaan sa'yo sa big break mo in the industry. So, kailangan ay naka-record ito in separate notebook or storage devices. The number 5 is playing a role of explorer, artist, judge, and lawyer. Imagine yourself as being them to enhance your creative thinking skills. First is being an explorer. Encourage yourself to be socialized, like speak to people in different fields to seek advice and ideas that bring innovation. Second is being an artist. Dito naman, imagine yourself na sinusolusyonan mo yung ginawa mong problem daily para ma-enhance yung creative thinking mo. Next is being a judge. Evaluate your own ideas kung papasaba sa'yo. This will help you to know if your ideas that you're trying to implement is weak or strong. Lastly is being a lawyer. To achieve a result, you need to negotiate your ideas. Those rules will take a short time to give you a creative idea, but to implement it, it will take some more time. Lastly is number 6, engaging in inappropriate physical exercises. If you let yourself be active in physical exercises like swimming, walking, or jogging, it will help you reduce your stress and it will give you a benefit kasi when you face a creativity block at the moment, switch your worry in doing household chores or exercising kasi sometimes ideas will pop up when you're not forcing your mind to think it.
So hi, good morning everyone. I'm going to report about establishing a climate for creative thinking. So when we say creative climate, it refers to generating and supporting new ideas. So in a company, we need to foster a creative climate for creative thinking. So here are some practices that can help fostering a creative climate. The first one is hire creative people outside and within. So hiring creative people inside the company is a good idea since it may be safer and comfortable to bring new and innovative ideas since they are working already for the company for such a period of time. But hiring creative people outside the company is still good since they can bring fresh and new ideas. So the second one should be challenge people intellect. Doing some challenges to test their creativity is a must for them to practice or develop intellectually. Minsan kasi diba, since wala tayong nare-receive na challenges, nagsistay lang tayo sa kung ano meron at alam lang tayo intellectually. Next one is empower workers to use their own method. Every employees have different perspective and nakakasanayan na gawin to accomplish the task. Maybe for you, using a specific tools is mas nakakaisip kang gawin yung mga bagay-bagay, and maybe for others are not. So using their own methods in accomplishing their tasks is a good way to support them to be a creative individual. The next one is provide realistic timeline and adequate resources. So here, as a leader, we need to be aware what kind of task is given to the employees for us to be aware the deadline. And also, we need to check the resources. Baka naman kasi we are giving deadline lang pero di naman unrealistic and achievable. Tapos yung mga resources pa is not available as of the moment. Kasi if we are giving unrealistic timeline, the tendency would be expectation wouldn't met. Then the next one is design work teams with the right chemistry. Here naman is creating a team that has the same mindset and goal. It should be an excellent kasi pag hindi na right chemistry yung isang team, the tendency would be yung work iba-iba since iba-iba yung gusto nila eh. So dapat isa lang ang gusto ang isang grupo kasi yung most important thing sa isang group is the unity. So number 6 and number 7 should be allow, encourage, and praise individually and give them a reward. So as a leader, syempre, need natin i-encourage yung mga tao to work hard and to be creative. And whenever they achieve something, let's praise them for what they did. Like, for example, good job. Kasi, minsan kasi nakakataba rin ng puso makarinig ng ganun. Parang, all of your pagod is all worth it. And then, of course, we should also give them a reward for achieving something. Kasi minsan, if nakaka-receive ka ng reward for your hard work, ito yung mga mag-i-eager ka pa to work harder. So the next one is the method of managing creative worker. So being a leader, it is not easy to manage creative people. You should always be positive and solution-oriented. So the first one is give creative people tools and resources. So the first is giving proper tools and resources. Of course, we cannot work without the tools and resources. So if we are given the right tools and resources in achieving the result will also stand out. Sabi nga nila, di ba, if you are using the proper tools, basically yung result talaga is maganda. Like for example, if you are in the marketing side, and then nag-edit ka na mga for flyers or for something for marketing, for example, meron kang premium na app, syempre, iba rin talaga yung result niya compared sa mga gumagamit lang ng free app. So the second one should be give creative people flexibility and a minimum amount of structure. So here naman, you as a leader, you should give them the flexibility in doing their work to make the workflow fun and enjoyable throughout the process. So the third one should be give gentle feedback when turning down the ideas. So if you doesn't want the idea of the team, you should give them a gentle feedback. Kasi minsan, di ba, pag turn down yung mga ideas natin, we really feel bad. Or minsan feel natin, we are personally attacked. So if you are going to turn down the ideas, be gentle. Ito yung minsan na sinasabi natin na, ay, ayoko ng ganitong idea mo. Pero pwede mo namang i-improve into by doing such thing. Hindi yung basa-basa ka lang magsasabi na, ay, ayoko nito, bahala kayo, baguhin nyo to. Parang, syempre, it really hurts naman since they are putting efforts naman. So, if you doesn't want the idea, then give a gentle feedback. So, lastly, employ creative people to manage creative workers. Dito naman, if you are hiring someone that doesn't fit to the creative workers, then yung possibility nun, the creative worker wouldn't be so creative. Kung ikaw creative and then yung boss mo creative them, so they have an expertise or ability to understand what you are trying to show or do, and then they can also evaluate and give advices.
Good morning everyone, my name is Angel Joyce Alvarado and I will be discussing about the leadership practices that enhance innovation. So the first one is continually pursue innovation. So sa isang business, continuous of innovation is very important because sa pagtatayo ng business, kung sa umpisa nyo lang ina-apply yung innovation and hindi nyo na yung ina-apply sa next opportunities, hindi magsasucceed ang iyong business. So kahit na may maganda kayong product sa murang halaga, hindi yun enough para mag-succeed yung isang business. So hindi magsasucceed kasi innovation is very important and that is the number one opportunities of the business. So next is take risk and encourage risk. So in the business, hindi magsasucess ang isang business kung hindi kayo magte-take ng risk. So walang entrepreneur, walang businesswoman, walang business ang lumago nang hindi nagte-take ng risk. Kasi sa isang business, wala tayong kasiguraduhan kung lalago or babagsak ba yung isang business. So taking risk is very important in the business. And taking risks are not always negative because sometimes it gives you lessons and lessons na makakatulong sa business nyo in the future, and it also gives you opportunities and progress in your business. And also, failure in taking risks makes you stronger and gives you strategies that helps your business growth. Next is emphasize collaboration among employees. This is also important in the business kasi employees is ito yung pinakamalaking impact sa business kasi sila yung parang second owner of the business kasi sila yung nagpapatakbo or nag-manage ng isang business. So kung walang tayong employees, hindi natin magagawa lahat ng trabaho sa isang business. So, collaboration with your employees is very, very important. Kasi most of the business, they will success because they have a strong relationship with their employees. And if they have a strong relationship with in their employees, it serves as a teamwork. Teamwork is very important in the business because kung maganda yung teamwork ng employees sa isang business is magsasucceed ang isang business kasi merong cooperation yung mga employees. Kung maganda ang gagawin ng mga employees kung maganda yung trato ng kanilang boss or ng kanilang amo. Next is acquire innovative companies. So, you should also acquire innovative companies because it helps you to be more creative and to be more innovative in managing a business. And innovative companies will serve as your teacher, your mentor, that will improve your skills in managing a business. Next is avoid innovation for its own sake. So, ito, sa isang business, kahit na may innovation kayong nagawa sa isang business or kung nag-continue yung paggawa nyo ng innovation, sa isang business, kung para sa sarili nyo lang din naman, yung ginagawang innovation, hindi yan magsasucess. Kasi in the business, innovation is useless and it will not help you to achieving your goals if you use it for your own sake. So in the business, sa paggawa ng innovation strategies, you need to do or isipin mo mabuti kung ano yung innovation na makakatulong sa consumers, sa customers, sa employees, sa business para mag-succeed yung business nyo. So, innovation will be successful if the purpose of that is to help others or for the sake of others. Next is loose, tight leadership enhances creativity and innovation. So, it is similarly to emphasize collaboration among employees a while ago. So, it affects the mood of every employee and you can build a strong relationship on your coworker. So, relation on your coworker is very important and also it affects the moods of your employees. So, in the business, kung lagi ka, for example, sa business, kung lagi kang galit sa employee mo, it affects the work of your employees. So, hindi nila gagawin ng tama yung business, yung trabaho nila kasi kung laging bad trip ka sa coworker mo or kung hindi maganda yung trato mo sa mga employees mo. So, that the flow of achieving your goal is not hard for us because we are enjoying in doing our work. So, kapag maganda yung relation mo sa coworker o sa employee mo, maganda yung flow ng pag-achieve mo ng goals kasi yung mga employees mo is nag-enjoy sa kanilang mga trabaho dahil maganda yung trato nyo sa kanila. So, next is integrate development and production. So, dito naman, you need to kailangan pagsabayin mo yung development and production ng yung business. Kung nagpo-focus ka lang sa development or sa paghahanap kung paano mabebenta yung yung product mo, pero wala ka namang ginagawang production, it will cause shortage in the business kasi wala ka namang ginagawang product pero you always promote your business. So, kung puro production naman ginagawa mo pero wala ka namang development or promoting your products, hindi yun magsasucess kasi you have a surplus kasi puro production, puro ka product pero wala ka namang nalalabas na product kasi hindi ka nagpo-promote ng product. So, in the business, kailangan sabay kasi may production, may development so that it will serve as equilibrium. So, wala kayong surplus, wala kayong shortage. So, the business will success kasi maganda yung flow ng isang business. Next is recognize the hidden opportunities. So, when products and ideas flop. So, in the business also, you need to find the hidden opportunities or another opportunities. Huwag kayong mag-i-stick sa isang opportunities lang. You must know what are the opportunities that will help your business. So, kahit na may opportunities kayo na kinakaharap ngayon, you need to find another opportunities more opportunities that will help your business. So that you will find a way to success. So, business are not focuses on one business or on one opportunity. They will find hidden opportunity for their business. So, as an entrepreneur, you always find opportunities. Ang entrepreneur hindi tumitigil sa isang opportunities lang. They always find opportunities that will help their business. So, our main topic is all about connection between creative innovative leader. So, in this topic is they are the same purpose in the business to success. So, creative leader and innovative leader is the same purpose in the business to success. So their main objectives or main goal of the main purpose of their business is to success in the way of creating new product or ideas to improve and to develop your skills in managing in the business. So, they help the business to create innovative strategy in this highly competitive world. So, all of the benefits of creativeness and innovative leaders helps your business to be more easier to manage and to achieve your goals. That's all, and thank you for watching.